Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on Fortune Finds. I thought I would do something a little bit different today. I'm actually filming using my iPhone. I'm just like not really feeling peppy, kind of feeling down. Mike and I moved our wedding again for the second time. Was it like last week or the week before? We're currently in like a holding pattern with our venue. I was gonna sit down and film a beauty video back there, but I'm not in the mood. So here we are, we're at my vanity, a little bit more relaxing, which is what I feel like my soul needs today. So I wanted to do my own personal review on the NuFace. I got this for Valentine's Day. Mike bought me this for Valentine's Day and clutch gift. But I did watch quite a few reviews after receiving this before trying it because I really wanted to see what people thought about it. I just felt like a lot of the ones that I watched didn't really paint the whole picture. Maybe my experience is just different, I don't know. But I wanted to give you guys like the full-on review of this product. And if you don't know what this is for, it's basically like a microcurrent that you massage throughout your face and your neck, and it just is supposed to lift, tighten, and like contour everything. It totally does that. But I just find that I don't use it every day. I think if I did use it every day, I would see more of a difference, but I'm gonna let you guys know like why I don't. I feel like this is a really great angle to show you like where I need to be lifted. This is really like reality. I mean, I do have a little bit of lighting. I have my Ricky Loves Ricky mirror. That kind of looks like a filter in and of itself. So I feel like this really shows you what it is we're dealing with. Whereas the beauty lights that I normally sit in front of kind of blow everything out and just make my skin look smoother, plumper, and just overall better. So I thought this would be really good lighting for a skincare video. Let me know down below in the comments if you like this kind of setup. What do you think about this? Do you think you are able to see a little bit more? Give this video a thumbs up. If you do enjoy it, give it a thumbs down. If you don't enjoy it, make sure you hit subscribe so you never miss a video going forward. So let's go ahead, let's hop into the video. I want you guys to be able to determine whether or not you would like to buy this, but more importantly, whether or not you think you will actually use this. I am 29 years old. I will be 30 in literally less than 3 weeks. I'm a little shook by that. Not because I'm afraid of turning 30, but because I just cannot believe that I'm turning 30. I feel like my 20s went by like that. I have never gotten any work done on my face. I've only gotten one facial in my life. That's not to say that I will never get work done, and that's not to say that I frown upon those of you who do get work done, because I think somewhere down the road I will. But I really feel like this last year I have just made such strides and such improvements in my face that I don't really feel it's as urgent for me to go and get Botox and do things. My two troubled areas when I look at my face that I don't like have really been my forehead. I mean, you can see I have lines here, but they've just gotten a lot better over the past year because of certain skincare products that I've been using. And I just think the less stress that I have in my life from having to commute to and from New York City, I did move over to clean-based beauty products, which I think have made all the difference. I feel like I kind of remedied my forehead, and then I wasn't looking at my forehead so much anymore, and I was more so focused on this section of my face and how much I didn't like it. And then one of my coworkers, one of my colleagues at work, told me that she uses the NuFace and told me that if you really want something to lift here, you don't need to get Botox filler, just get the NuFace and it will make all the difference. You massage it along your face and your neck, and that microcurrent kind of stimulates your muscles to really contract and tighten, causing everything to be lifted. And it's pretty crazy. You can see results instantly. You're supposed to use this gel primer. I have combo leaning way more so dry. This is a hyaluronic acid hydrating serum. I don't really find it to be that hydrating, to be totally completely honest. I advise you to not use anything but this primer when using the NuFace, because this kind of helps be a conductor of the microcurrent. So this kind of carries the microcurrent throughout the rest of your face. I'm not really sure if that's bullshit, but I have this device. It is pretty hefty in price, so I want to do everything that I can in order to use it the correct way. So this has been the only thing that I personally have used it with. This comes with 2 full ounces, which isn't a lot, because I feel like you need to use a ton of this product all over your face so that you don't feel the microcurrent, because the microcurrent stings and it kind of burns. After I'm done using this product all throughout my face, I'm not kidding you, like certain portions of my face will feel sore. Usually right here and right here will feel sore afterwards. So it's not really like a 1, 2, 3 thing. It's not really, I feel like it is a little time consuming. I feel like it kind of hurts a little bit if you don't have too much gel primer on. And for me, I'm a cheap ass bitch, so I'm not trying to use half a bottle in one use. I watched the video that is created by the NuFace CEO. She literally does this facial massage on a client and shows us how to use it. I will go ahead and link the video that I'm watching down below. So a little bit about this. If you hit this back button, you can take this head off. This is detachable, and you can put different kind of conductors on the edge. I think there's one for your eyes, there's one for your lips, but this is the only one that I have at the moment. And I do just want to stick with this one because, like I said, I don't use this as much as I could or should. This is how you turn it on. And then there are different levels of this. So you can hit the minus button to make it a lower intensity of the microcurrent, or you can hit the plus button to make it a more intense microcurrent. Now, if you listen, you can hear the beeps. So the beeps are meant to guide you along in the facial, which I'm going to show you guys in 1 second. So I'll do this side of my face, gel primer, and they say to use a mask-like amount. When I watch this video, she uses like so much, and I'm like, girl, we ain't got the type of money to be using that much. I feel like she uses like half of a bottle on her client's face. I'm going to put it on the highest one just because I'm daring and I don't do this enough. So I'm going to wait for it to beep, and then I'm going to start in the center of my neck. Wait for the beep and then move up one. And then I'm going to do that 3 times, and I really feel this on my neck, like it's burning. It's not like a burn, it's kind of like a sting. But again, I'm just using those beeps to help guide me. And I felt like I used a lot of that serum, but I can feel it stinging. So, you can always use a little bit more serum if you do feel the current. This is just like not a 1, 2, 3 thing. And I don't want you guys to like watch these reviews of this product and think that it is a 1, 2, 3 thing. I feel like it's kind of, it's just like, I wish you could feel, like, I'm not trying to be dramatic. It's not like it hurts. It just like, it kind of burns. And then I'm going to put a little bit on my jaw because then I want to do a couple holds on my jaw. So I feel like you need to use a lot of this damn stuff. And I just feel like it's a little ridiculous. So I'm going to hold it down here and then move over and do it again. And this is going to help to tighten the jawline. Ow. And I like to focus the one ball right there. You get a little saggy right there. So that is one side of my neck done. I don't know if you guys can really see the difference, but can you see that like my lines are a little bit less deep than on this side that we haven't done? And then can you see that this is a little bit tighter and lifted right there? You guys will see a bigger difference when I'm done. And I'm gonna put a lot, especially around here, because that is where I want this to like really work vertically like this. And you're just gonna follow the contours of your face. And I'm just following like the natural contours, letting those beeps guide me. Ow. And it burns by the hair because hair is a conductor. So you'll feel it sting a little bit. Can you see the difference between this side of my face and this side of my face already? It's like pretty effing crazy. I also have very sensitive skin, so hi. You might be looking at this and thinking, hell no. Okay. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to hold it vertically, and I'm really going to concentrate on the gels. This is my favorite part. So I'm kind of just cupping my cheek a little bit, and I'm going to hold that for 2 beeps. And then I'm going to go back to holding it horizontally, and I'm going to kind of cup my cheek so that my cheeks look a little bit more full. So I'm going to lift it up and kind of just like cradle my cheek like that. And I'm going to hold this for 2, and this is really burning. Maybe you'll buy this and you'll use this and you'll be like, wow, you're a pansy. Now the forehead is pretty sensitive as well, especially because the skin on your forehead is a little bit thinner than the rest of your face. And also your hairline is there, so it might burn even more, which I don't really know if that's encouraging you to want to buy this or not. But like I said, maybe by the end of this, you'll see the results and you'll be intrigued, and you won't really care about looking blotchy splotchy. Pull my hair up and just go really slow up. And kind of just follow that like slow motion and then moving over a little bit kind of thing. This is supposed to help lift your eyes. And what's crazy is that when you hold this close to your eye, you can see the microcurrent. Like it kind of just looks like, you know, like when you watch a grill and you watch the heat come off of a grill or a heat come off of the ground and you like see that haze, you can like see the heat coming off of this. I like to take one of the spheres and I like to just really focus it right in the middle because I find it like right here, it holds a lot of tension. So I'll just really focus that on the center of my forehead. And can you just see like how lifted this cheek is? Like look how voluminous that is there. My smile lines are like gone. And can you just see how like lifted, like how much tighter it is right here than on this side? It's like pretty wild. It's the smile lines, like the jowls and the pop of the cheek that really do it for me. And I just feel like if you're gonna be committed and you're gonna take the time to do it, these results are motivation enough for you. Like that's pretty wild. Just the pop of the cheek. Like look at the difference from the side. That's a pop. That's not a pop. Can you see? Okay, so if this motivates you enough to do this, I would highly recommend buying this product. It really makes me feel so much better about myself. It makes me feel, you know, more youthful, lifted, younger, and it does correct an issue with my face that I really don't like, that I haven't liked in a long time, that has really made me feel insecure. Personally, for me, I would say that the results last about 1.5 to 2 days. I did it yesterday morning and my face looked really lifted, really plump all day long. This morning I woke up and noticed that my face wasn't as tight as it was yesterday, but that it is tighter than it typically is when I haven't done the NuFace for a couple days. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do the rest of my face. I'll speed it up with you guys and I'll think about anything else that I want to touch upon before the conclusion of this video. So that whole routine took me about 8.5 minutes. Like I said, you know, you don't need to take that much time. As you can see, I just feel like, well, first of all, this side looks better. And I feel like the reason why this side looks better is because I'm a side sleeper and I always sleep on this side. This is my preferred side. So I just feel like everything is a little bit looser on this side of my face. So this side is definitely more plump. But as you can see now, this cheek is popping. We popping. Like this one is. I mean, this one's pop a little bit more, but like I said, I sleep on this side. So that is what my face looks like. And just so you can see, my neck about 10 minutes later, it's still blotchy, but it definitely looks a lot better. Whereas this side looks like I got attacked by poison ivy. I have very, very sensitive skin. I know that I said that up here is very sensitive, but for me, when using this NuFace, my skin on my neck is the one that burns the most. It's like a sting. It's like it's like a burn. I can't really explain it. It feels like a prickly, like burning sensation if you don't use enough gel. I mean, I feel like I put a lot on though. Maybe just because I have such sensitive skin, but this is not like a relaxing facial. And in the NuFace video, she says that a lot of her clients fall asleep while she gives them this facial. I'm like, bitch, I would not fall asleep because that burns. There's nothing relaxing about this, in my opinion. In a lot of reviews, I noticed that they didn't mention how to clean this. I always wash my face before doing the NuFace routine. I probably should have mentioned that. So I know that it's touching clean skin because my skin was clean when I used it. I just like to take a reusable cotton round, just gently clean off the microcurrent heads. If I feel like it needs a deep clean, I'll go ahead and run this reusable cotton round, a clean one, under warm water, and I'll put a little bit of dish soap on it, like a little bit, really rub that into here, squeeze out all the excess water. I will detach this head and then kind of just run that soapy water mixture along just like that. And there you go. It's ready to be used. Again, cover up my NuFace hickeys on my neck. Maybe you guys don't want to look at them anymore. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. Let me know down below in the comment section, did this deter you from buying the NuFace device? Did it make you want to buy the NuFace device? Was this inspirational? Was this terrifying? Maybe you're looking at me and you're like, bitch, those baby hickeys on your neck are not worth the pop in that cheek, which I would not blame you guys. Like I said, I don't use this nearly as much as I should. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Subscribe and ring the bell before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, finders. Mwah.